You just apologized to a chair. You bumped into it in the dark and the word left your mouth before you even felt the bruise. Sorry. You do this constantly. Someone bumps into you, you apologize. A waiter brings the wrong dish, you apologize for pointing it out. You ask your boss a simple question and open with "sorry to bother you." None of that was your fault. You said sorry anyway. This isn't politeness. Politeness is a choice you make on purpose. This is a reflex, automatic, unconscious, faster than thought. Watch yourself for one day. Count the apologies. You'll lose count by lunch. You apologize for taking up space, for having a need, for existing in someone's way for half a second. It's like carrying a tiny fire extinguisher everywhere you go, ready to put out a fire that hasn't started, doesn't exist, and was never yours to light in the first place. Trace it back far enough and it starts early, really early. You raise your hand in class. Wrong answer. A few kids laugh. The teacher moves on fast. Not cruel, just quick. And your body learns something in that half second. Being wrong here is dangerous. Being noticed here is dangerous. Kids don't reason their way into this. They absorb it. A shift in a parent's face, a sharper tone right before your name, a room that goes quiet when you talk too long. None of it has to be harsh. It just has to be consistent. Your nervous system runs the math for you quietly in the background. If I take up less space, less can go wrong. By adulthood, the math is a habit. The apology arrives before the sentence does. You've turned yourself into preemptive damage control for offenses that haven't happened yet, like an insurance policy against a crime nobody's committed. Here's the strange part. Your body isn't apologizing for what you did. It's apologizing for how you might be perceived. Those are two completely different things, and your brain has been quietly swapping one for the other for years. Sorry to bother you doesn't mean you did something wrong. It means, please don't be annoyed with me. I can't afford that right now. That's not manners. That's a threat scan. Your brain is treating a coworker's raised eyebrow like a predator's growl, running an ancient alarm system built for genuine danger, and pointing all of it at a Slack message with a red exclamation mark next to it. This habit costs you more than you think. Every unnecessary apology is a small vote against your own legitimacy. Cast that vote enough times and you start believing the verdict. You start assuming you're the problem by default before any evidence has come in. It also confuses everyone around you. Over-apologize long enough and real apologies lose their weight. If everything is sorry, nothing is. And here's the joke your own mind is playing on you. The more you apologize just to be liked, the less memorable and trustworthy you actually become. People don't respect someone who's always shrinking. They respect someone who takes up exactly the space they're supposed to. No more, no less. So what do you actually do about this? Not never apologize again. Real apologies still matter. When you cause real harm, own it fully. No hedging, no sorry but. That's not the target here. The target is the reflex, the ones that fire when nothing actually happened. Try this. Next time sorry rises in your throat for something that isn't your fault, swap it. Don't apologize for asking a question. Thank the person for their time instead. Don't apologize for existing in someone's way. Just say, "excuse me," and move on. Different words, completely different signal. One says, "I'm a problem." The other says, "I'm a person and so are you." It will feel wrong at first, like walking outside in winter without a coat. Give it time. The discomfort isn't proof you're doing something wrong, it's proof you're doing something new. So here's the twist. That reflex was never really about manners. It was a survival strategy, built back when you were small. The world was enormous, and you needed to know exactly how much space was safe to take up. You're not small anymore. Your body just hasn't gotten the memo. It's still bracing for a room that stopped watching you that closely a long time ago. You didn't bump into your own life by accident. You're allowed to be here. You're allowed to sit at the table without paying rent for the seat first. So next time you feel that word forming right before it turns into sorry, ask yourself one thing. What exactly am I apologizing for? If you catch yourself doing this even once this week, that's the whole pattern starting to break. Subscribe if you want to catch the next one before it catches you. New video every week, and I'll see you in the next one.